We think that the IB program isn't for everyone. Between IB selects you and you select IB.
Hi, I'm Shan.
And I'm Christina, and we're IB students at AOSR.
Today we're going to give you an in-depth detail about the IB program. So what motivated you to take the IB?
I wasn't really sure about what I was gonna do in the future, and IB is like you get to try everything, social studies and scientific subjects and languages. That's why I chose IB.
IB also allows you to specialize in the subjects that you want to pursue your career in.
What motivated you to choose the IB program?
So initially I took the AP program in 10th grade, but when taking the course and the final exam, I realized that it wasn't the right path for me. Therefore, I wanted to explore this IB program that they offered here at AOSR. It made me realize how closely bonded students can be within the program. I'm really enjoying all my classes, especially in my higher levels.
How do you think IB prepares you for university?
So I've heard from a lot of friends that IB really prepares you for university because you have to write a lot of papers in college.
Between us, we joke about how 1,000-word essays are easy, and like when we go off to university, it's gonna be chill.
What are the main differences between extended essay and internal assessment?
So the extended essay is a university level paper that we have to write, and it's 4,000 words, whereas our internal assessments are more IB level, and the word count is less, as well as the page counts.
And for IAs, it's like for every subject you pick, and for languages, it's more like an oral, but extended essay is like you have to pick one subject that you really like and you write about it.
And whereas other projects in school are more teacher-led, the extended essay and the internal assessments are things that are student-led, and we can explore our own passions that we would want to pursue in our future.
What do you think is the most challenging or rewarding part of the IB?
I think the most challenging part of IB is time management. Procrastination happens all the time. Senioritis too,
especially in the second year of IB.
Yeah, need to work on that. But the most rewarding part, I think, it's the feeling when you complete the work. Say I went to my paper and it was like 20 something pages. I was like, oh, I wrote this. I felt like really proud of myself.
Just pressing that submit button on the IB website was like really rewarding, because I wouldn't need to look back at those essays anymore, and I know it's going to be sent to the IB, and we just have to wait in July for our results to come out. How would you balance your social life and workload in the IB?
So to be honest, in the second year, I basically sacrificed all my free time, I would say. I didn't hang out with my friends or do any sports anymore. So I think that's like a really hard part, because I really need to like focus on my stuff.
I think the IB also requires a lot of dedication for science, especially when you're working on the internal assessments. You have to stay after school, because during the school day, sometimes we don't have enough time to complete our experiments.
So I think you really need to prepare like this idea that you have to give your time for IB. If you don't like writing, I would say just don't consider IB, because you have to write a lot of papers. Basically 2 papers per week is the minimum. For people who are already in IB, don't panic. Trust yourself and really manage your time. I think you can do it.
Like, don't stress too much during your first year of the IB, because that's when you can actually explore all the subjects, and you still have time and like flexibility of changing your higher levels and standard levels in the first year.
I think if you have a plan every day for what to do, I think that really helps with time management, and you won't find like IB as something really hard.
Especially in the US, because in the US when you're applying there, 11th grade GPA and like 11th grade grades matter the most. Like, IB doesn't allow you to relax in
the last
students. We think that the IB program isn't for everyone. Between IB selects you and you select IB.
And we're really happy that we chose to do IB, and I think it's really worth it.
Yeah. If you're like really dedicated and everything, it's really rewarding. And from our friends in university, they've all said that the first year of university isn't as hard as the IB, so it really prepares you well.
Hope this video helps. And
Go Falcons!